When it comes to unearthing the footage everyone else misses, I operate in a league of my own. Welcome back to a major milestone, the 20th edition of the worst videos on the internet. Today, we're doing things differently. We've structured this like an iceberg of terribleness. We'll start at the surface with embarrassing mistakes, push through anger and accidents, and descend until we hit the truly monstrous and inhuman. Fair warning, the deeper we go, the worse it gets.
Damn!
Those final clips are only for the strongest among you. So strap in, but don't get comfortable. We're taking it easy. For now. Some people just suck. Here's a prime example. This young girl is walking up the stairs in her apartment building. Upon seeing a Valentine's display someone had put out, she decides to kick it over for no reason. Is it the worst thing we've ever seen? No. But imagine what sort of person this girl will be when she grows up. Plenty of people love those arcade-style gambling machines, but this video is evidence that you should likely stick to poker. This man was apparently up over $600,000 when the machine suddenly glitched out, leaving him with nothing.
Ooh. Hey!
Ooh. Another one.
Yeah. Nuts.
Ooh, you gotta stop.
Get your number.
Ooh.
Get your number. Get your number. There you go.
According to the man, he literally blacked out from frustration and anger, stating that he went from the greatest high in his life to a devastating low. Also, this reaction is after the casino management told him that he wouldn't get paid. In this economy, most people would do the same. This video purports to show a corgi leading a pack of dogs away from a truck somewhere in China. Apparently, the dogs had been stolen from various villages and were on their way to a butcher. I think you can all guess what happens after that. Anyway, the little corgi managed to lead them far enough away that they were noticed by some locals, who called a canine rescue group. It's important to note that eating dog meat is not illegal in China, even if the thought of chowing down on man's best friend is sacrilege to us. The whole point of being handcuffed and thrown into the back of a police car is that you're not supposed to be able to get out. So, when someone does, it's pretty darn impressive.
Listen, look. Don't tell him nothing. Don't say. Damn. This is live. They don't even see. They don't even see. They gonna kill her. They gonna beat. Look, 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 look. Look, look, look. Y'all seen it live. This is live. Oh my God.
This woman is basically pulling a Houdini while the police are still sitting in the car. It's not until a good 10 seconds later that they realize the suspect is gone. Is this how you earn one of those famous get-out-of-jail-free cards I keep hearing about?
They didn't see this, bro. Oh my.
This is one of those situations that could happen to anyone. However, that doesn't make it any less embarrassing. Let's hope this poor individual was able to get some help rather than having to hang there for hours, or maybe even days. Everyone loves an all-you-can-eat buffet, but these folks are really taking that concept to the next level. I guess we know what the most popular dish is at this restaurant. We've broken the ice with everyday mistakes, but the surface is just starting to crack. It's time to turn up the tension and move on to those who have completely lost their grip on reality. Welcome to Level 2, the Chaos. Lots of us listen to music while we work, but if you're a surgeon, this probably isn't a good idea. This team looks like they're having a legit dance party because they are. While this woman is a real doctor, she's not a brain surgeon, but a dermatologist. So the blurred out person is not sitting there with an open wound or anything, which is good. What this is evidence of is very unprofessional conduct, as authorities identified multiple malpractice cases involving infections, poor outcomes, and substandard care. One patient even suffered serious brain damage due to complications from a procedure. Was it because of the dancing? Probably not. But maybe focus on what you're doing rather than your TikTok account. Who doesn't love a good Walmart meltdown? This footage starts cryptically enough because you only hear the damage being done as the person filming approaches.
To the police station.
Ma'am, come on, come on.
Finally, we see the woman, armed with a bat, basically just doing as much damage as she can in the home goods section. Seeing as how she's armed, nobody is willing to interfere and try to stop her. And can you really blame them?
Y'all need to get back. Glasses going everywhere. Glasses.
How you doing?
Y'all get back. I know
Finally, someone comes up and retrieves the bat from the woman, who appears to be having a mental crisis of some sort. You really have to hand it to the man who intervened, because he remained extremely calm the entire time. Give that dude a job, Walmart.
I know what's over there. He better not hit that lady with that baseball bat. I guarantee you that. That guy with that baseball bat.
This is what I serve my country for! Freedom of speech, you piece of shit!
So things are not what you would call great in the US right now. Nevertheless, the political clock keeps on ticking, which means more and more politicians are showing up at town halls that sound like this.
Feel free to leave. I'm a constituent. It's your question. If you're going to act like that, you've interrupted repeatedly. Hey, we're just going to wait until you're done.
Answer the question, Howard. Freedom of speech,
That's freedom of speech. Let him stay.
Let him stay. Let him stay. Let him stay. Let him stay. Let him stay. I want you to answer the question. Just like all your constituents here.
The decision to have the group of veterans removed by the police, that only made things worse.
This is wrong. I can't believe you guys are participating in this shit. The young man had rights. This young man had rights. You, Waller. I serve my country for a piece of shit like you. Go yourself.
It's usually not a great sign for an upcoming election when you go to your home district and have people cursing you out for so long that you have to leave the stage. If you have a flight coming up, you might want to skip this video. This footage is from Brazil, where a man was videotaping his plane taking off. Then, out of nowhere, flames start to appear in the footage. Then, the left engine just explodes, shooting fire and smoke everywhere. You really have to credit it to this cameraman, because he doesn't even flinch. Instead, he just keeps filming as the other passengers scream for help. The good news is that the plane landed safely just a few minutes after this, with no injuries reported. Nothing sounds less cryptic than the words, drug dealer on a scooter.
I'm not going to stop following you. I'm not going to stop following you. Milton Street towards Victoria Sunrise. Graham, just pull over and stop. Just pull over and stop. Milton Street towards Parliament Street.
Still, there's something pretty amazing about this low-speed chase involving the aforementioned dealer and a UK bicycle cop. The 10-minute-long installment of Fast and Furious finally comes to an end when the dealer loses his balance and face plants onto the pavement. Vin Diesel, this guy is not.
Yeah, look what you done. You made me come off in the street in front of people.
I didn't make you do anything.
No, you done. Yes, you did,
I didn't make you do anything.
Don't chase me then.
I didn't make you do it.
It's hard to know how to rank this one because this behavior is just flat out bizarre.
What you doing to the cars, man?
I'm doing shit to the cars.
You just feeling them all? That's strange, man.
I know,
You're
right?
ruining the hobby for everybody. You're spending cars?
No, I'm not bending the
Hey,
cars.
ma'am, you work here? This guy's ruining the cars.
No,
He's
I'm not.
bending them. Look at him.
I know.
No.
Can you get him to stop doing that?
There's a lot of people that do that.
Bend the cars and ruin them?
I'm not ruining the cars, man.
You can't do that.
I'm not
You gotta have
ruining
somebody
the cars.
kick him out. You can't. I'm filming it.
Good.
You can't do that.
Oh, are you okay?
You can't do that.
Apparently, this man is looking for an autographed or rare cards inside these collectible packs. These cards feel different and way more, so he's basically manipulating the cards around to see if he can fill cards that are actually worth something.
He's ruining the cars.
No, I'm not.
He's ruining your product. He's putting his fingernails in them. He's denting them.
No, I'm
Look
not.
at him.
No.
What are you doing then?
I ain't
You need active
crazy.
protection over here right now. Seriously. You need active protection over here right now. He's ruining your
I
car.
am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're putting your fingernails in them. That's
No,
ruining them. Yes, you're ruining them right now.
No.
You don't ever need to be back in here again. You're ruining the hobby for everybody who buys a pack there. That's a $15 pack you're ruining.
Can I get you over here?
Look at this, man. You're the worst kind of human there is. These are kids that are going to buy this.
This
Children.
ain't a kid's hobby anymore. You know that.
Look, this is what kids do. They buy this.
This is not a kid's hobby.
He just ruined all the
I
cars.
did not ruin
He just
the
put
car.
them all down and used his fingernail,
No,
and I
I did
recorded
not
the whole
ruin it.
thing. We gotta get him out of here. He's just ruined all these mosaic cards. Put them all down and then started denting them with his fingernails. Look at his fingernail. Look at the fingernail on this man. Look at this. You are just a terrible human.
The person filming him asks what he's doing, then finally accuses him of damaging them, even going so far as to involve the employees. The guy doing the searching, meanwhile, remains stoic through it all, confident that he isn't doing anything wrong. Maybe he's not. Maybe he is. Either way, it's up to the internet to decide now.
Really are. There's going to be. This is the price point. This is the price points that kids come in here and buy it at.
This is not a kid's hobby.
Oh, it doesn't matter what you think. This is the price point that parents will let them do it, and you just ruined them all. Look at you, man. You're a terrible person. You know
You're a
that?
creep.
Terrible person.
Acting full around planes has been a sore subject in America since early September 2001. This footage, however, shows someone who apparently did not get that memo. Like some sort of Grand Theft Auto character come to life, this man rammed the gate at Daytona International Airport and began attempting to get inside multiple planes.
We can set them up. Can we get up on the curb here?
Okay, so a little bit more. Ready?
Nice scoot. Right there. Right there. That's good. That's good. What's the deal, man?
I don't remember. I was at my house.
They had a bunch of drugs.
I went to an AA meeting, and next thing I know, I'm doing cocaine, drinking, and smoking pot. Lucky I didn't get on my motorcycle.
So you were doing all kinds of drugs and ran through a gate?
Yeah, and I crashed my car.
Cars right there.
That's it.
Tippy, crashed my car.
There's IDs on the hood.
Kate, yeah. Kate paid me to do it. She's up killing me, man.
Is medical coming?
Please. Have some water. Take me away. Take me away.
Be quiet.
You got this on video, right? Hey. Bring me to fucking Halifax. That's where I'm, I was a patient there on the psych ward a couple times.
Yeah, don't take yours off.
No, I got you.
Ow. Stay still. Stay still. I know. Relax.
God bless you. Bless you. While you're I know, right?
Stay still. I'm going to lock these so they don't tighten on you, okay?
Yeah, I love you the most, Cheryl.
Stand up. Stand up.
I said it 3 times. What happened?
Body cam footage shows how the police eventually subdued the man and prevented him from causing further damage. The 58-year-old was later found to be severely intoxicated. He repeatedly tells the officers that he loves them, after stating that he went to an AA meeting that morning, then just started drinking and doing drugs. Guess the meetings didn't work.
Do you have any other property on you, sir?
No, I don't think I have my wallet or anything. I just like 2 passports.
Right here.
Yes, sir. What happened?
I don't know. Stay still.
What's my car doing over there?
Stay still.
What's my car doing over there?
Put it over there, son.
What gate did I go through? I don't know. I don't know either. I was saying, I know I was at my house and people started chasing me. Hey! Hey!
Say it with me now. Guns aren't toys. This footage shows exactly what can happen if you start to treat them like one. It shows a woman sitting on a bench with several other people. The older guy on the top left is fiddling with a bag, and then, out of nowhere, a shot rings out. As the man who's been shot writhes on the ground, the older gentleman attempts to act as if he has no idea what happened. Eventually, he goes to try and help, but it's definitely too little too late. What an idiot. There's never a good time to have a seizure. However, driving has got to be near the top of the worst list. This footage shows what happened when a trucker had a medical emergency and plowed into a random house. The truck was full of sand and pretty much destroyed the home, ending up in the basement. However, nobody was seriously injured. Private security, also known as rent-a-cops, are considered the butt of the joke in most places. But in South Africa, they're like the first line of defense. Here's footage of a security guard chasing a couple of carjackers, putting in a performance that's quite a bit better than most American police.
Ja, dit is op die agterpad, op Pretoria Road. By Griffiths nou, hulle gaan reguit, stop hulle!
Ja, so you keep updating. Have you stopped? Stand by first. Try to catch up with it. I can see my Griffith boss here.
Yeah, we tried to box it in at Griffiths. He jumped the pavement.
This is actually one of the better chases we've seen on this channel, and thanks to some good coordination, they're able to bring down the assailant. They didn't even need to shoot him. Take a hint, LAPD. Apparently, there's a Twitch streamer in Baltimore named Musa Usa who runs a hot dog stand and live streams everything that happens to him. He gets a lot of views, and people generally seem to enjoy the whole thing. But in late March, a customer pulled something that eventually turned into a whole internet saga.
Sir, steak and cheese, you want everything? Mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, everything?
No, I want everything.
Okay. Okay. You want to pay tomorrow?
Yeah.
You can pay, is it like chili cheese hot dog is like, yeah, I am live streaming.
Oh, right now I was looking, I was like, is my face right there, the fuck?
Yeah,
yeah,
I am on live. And then also I share on Instagram, is okay?
That's what's up, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You will see me on you will see you on Instagram tomorrow.
All right,
I can post it.
Or TikTok.
Yes,
TikTok,
Instagram too.
Everything starts off well. Both men are being polite, and Musa is giving great service. He also tells the guy that he's live streaming, which makes what happens next even weirder.
Oh my gosh. It was slow today. I say let me go home. You guys keep coming. It was slow.
Be hungry, man. You be trying to eat. And you got the best cheesesteaks on this side of town, so we coming.
You know, it is a weekend, Friday. So
Yeah.
I need to go to Stevens clubs, you know?
Are you open tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
Tomorrow 11 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
While they're chatting and joking, the customer starts realizing how close he is to Musa's tip jar. Then he makes his move.
You like the onion, yes? Onion?
Yeah. Damn right.
Onion. Yeah.
How much is it so I can know what to put in?
Sorry?
How much
Steak and cheese is $10.
10?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a sec. Let me run my card. I'm about to say I want extra everything.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Imagine having the guts to pull this off while a live stream is going on. You can even see the people in the stream claiming he stole. Musa already knows and is basically laughing about it. He knows the guy isn't coming back, so he helps another customer while calling the police.
Can I call the cops and just report? Is it okay or not? Okay. After the customer, I can call the cops, guys. Oh, police is calm. It's perfect. Customer is calm. I'm supposed to close, but give me 1 second, ma'am. I need to talk to police for 5 minutes.
The police later show up and Musa shows them the video. He's quite distraught by the fact that this man would do this. But get this. Later on, the thief's mom came back and gave Musa the money, saying that her son had issues. Yeah, we all agree. Let this be a lesson. Karma is real, especially in the age of the internet. Chaos is one thing, but deliberate cruelty is another. We're descending to a depth where human behavior stops being absurd and starts becoming genuinely disturbing. Entering level 3 the depravity.
Here, just that is scary.
This woman is performing a little experiment with her car. She heard of an incident in which a child got crushed by a car seat, so she decided to test it with a water bottle. This is a major defect, to say the least. That is, of course, unless you want to compact your groceries for easy hauling.
Goodness.
You need to send that to the company.
I'm going to do the other side.
There's nothing wrong with carrying a firearm in a place where it's legal to do so. However, it's a good idea to learn how to use it.
I don't play with a mother man. A man is not gonna play with me. You gonna play with me. You gonna play with me.
This situation stems from a traffic accident in which the woman being filmed rear-ended the man in green. Rather than admit fault, the woman decides to escalate the situation by pulling out a gun.
You gonna play with me. You gonna play with me. You gonna play with me now. Now, cause one thing about it, I don't play with no mother. Don't touch me.
Turns out this guy might have a bit more firearms experience than her. After she points it at his face, he disarms her. During the struggle, he slams her to the ground and then safely hands off the weapons. She was not seriously hurt, but she does face a litany of charges that will cost more than a jump to her insurance rates.
Tell police be here.
Here's a clip for everyone to discuss in the comments. This took place in Miami, Florida, where a police officer was directing traffic. At first, everything is going fine. People are crossing the street, and the cars seem to be obeying the officer's hand signals. After about a minute of this, the officer starts waving at several cars to go, but keep an eye on the black BMW. He starts inching towards him while he waves the other cars to go on. He then puts out his hand to signal that car to stop, but it hits him. Then he reacts by doing this.
Let's get it too. Shots fired.
What? Get out. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Put your hands behind your back. Man, hands behind your
Yeah. Hit me with the car.
He shoots the driver of the car, who jumps out of the vehicle and starts walking away to get help. Luckily, there are several paramedics on hand who are able to help. People on the internet are very torn by this, because the hit feels like an accident and the shooting feels like a major escalation. What's your read? Now, let's take a trip over to France, where we have some footage of one of those drivers who truly thinks they own the road. Try as this van might, it simply cannot get around this car, which seems to be boxing it out just to prove it can. Even when they start pulling some evasive maneuvers, the car keeps moving in front of them at every possible opportunity. It's one of the most impressive examples of pettiness ever witnessed. It's so bad that even after the van exits the highway, the car goes flying after them. This one gets a higher level ranking out of sheer frustration. We've seen no shortage of bystanders taking situations into their own hands, and this is a perfect example. In the background of this footage, you can just barely see a thief with a machete attempting to steal a motorcycle. The person in the Jeep, however, is having none of it. As the robber attempts to start the stolen bike, he puts a smackdown on the man, chasing him off before he can do any more harm. It seems heroic at first, until you realize that he basically totaled the bike in the process. Was it worth it to keep the thief from his prize? So, you want to play a game of chicken, eh? This bizarre footage shows a group of military personnel posing for a photo in the middle of the road. However, as they do this, a tank appears behind them, driving very fast. To their credit, the people in the road don't even move, which seems to be the purpose of the exercise. Then, out of nowhere, the tank slams on the brakes, skidding to a stop just a few meters behind the group, who all start celebrating. Supposedly, this was an emergency brake test. Maybe next time just draw a line in the road with chalk or something.
Hey, don't do that! Don't do that. Damn!
Ah, the joys of living in Los Angeles. This person clearly has a little method to her madness if you catch our drift. Either due to a lack of drugs or too many of them, she's decided to go on a rampage, breaking things, slapping people, and generally being a menace to society. At least this guy caught her on film.
Ma'am, get away from her. Yeah.
This video features what we in the business call a severe escalation. It starts with the car boasting a fresh dent in its door. This is because it's just been kicked in.
Damn. Damn, that's a big ass dent.
Whose keys are these? I'm taking them.
Damn, whose keys are these?
Hey, you dropped the keys?
Did you drop your keys?
On the set. You dropped the keys?
She got your keys.
Break your window. Hey, get keys fire. Break your window. You got 20 seconds to break.
She gonna hit you, yeah?
The driver then gets out, throws a drink at the offender, and then grabs their keys, which they manage to drop while kicking her door. She then moves to pull out, but the kicker is attempting to block her in.
Hey, just slide him the keys.
Damn. Wow. Wow. Damn.
Finally, she gets out of the spot, but she hits a car and an embankment on her way. Then, it gets crazier.
Hey, watch out for Monstrous.
Watch out.
Hey, move, girl. Move. Girl, move.
For some reason, she comes back and starts trying to attack a man in a truck. Was it the kicker, the kicker's friend, a complete stranger? We'll never know. This is no context chaos at its finest. Nothing is more upsetting than watching someone succumb to road rage. Imagine going to jail or getting sued simply because you can't take a minute and count to 10. This poor truck driver doesn't even seem to see what's coming at him, as evidenced by the fact that he doesn't even raise his arms to block this.
Oh yeah, صاحبي. Yeah. وين مرضي.
Instead, he goes down like a lump of potatoes, while the other driver just pulls off. You have to wonder what the attacker's passengers thought of all of that. He was later arrested and the victim hospitalized with a skull fracture. I mean, put your hands up, dude. Just like the song says, breaking up is hard to do. Well, it gets harder if you're dating a complete psychopath. This footage shows a woman systematically destroying her boyfriend's Tesla as she presumably loads it full of his stuff. Footage from her garage shows her slamming doors into walls, bashing things into the hood, and generally savaging the poor car with everything she can find. No idea what this guy did, but it's going to prove expensive. Of course, the fact that this woman chose to wear this rather attractive outfit during a rampage has prompted many internet commenters to claim, "I can fix her." Good luck. Most people break into homes and apartments intending to steal something. This guy, he just wants to play hide and seek. When Norcross, Georgia police received a call of a break-in at a vacant apartment, they immediately went on the search. But even they were surprised at where they actually found the man.
Please show me your right now. Manos arriba. Manos arriba. En este momento. Manos. Manos. I can see his hands. I got his hands. Manos. Manos en tu cabeza.
To be fair, the refrigerator is a pretty good hiding place. But if your complaint is that it's cold outside, maybe try the furnace.
Bring your hands up. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. I don't do drugs. I don't have nothing, man.
You're under arrest.
Why?
You got those?
What? I just trying to get something to sort of sleep, man. It's cold outside.
We got somewhere for you to sleep.
But what I did though?
Nothing says you're in trouble quite like a video that starts on a bus. As soon as the footage kicks on, you can see a man on the phone having some sort of mental breakdown. He's acting like he's either on some powerful hallucinogens, having a Vietnam flashback, or both.
Stop it. Okay, we on 25th and Fulton right now. We on 25th and Fulton right now. Go, go, go! Go! We going towards Fulton. They're coming across the bridge right now. That's right, they're coming across the bridge right now. No, get up! Bro, they're here! You better help this.
He's tweaking on something. That motherfucker ain't right.
The police here. Everybody. Can you go around, man?
Get him!
He's really going through it, and his fellow passengers seem torn on whether to participate or just ignore him. Finally, the driver has enough and forces him to get off the bus. Let's hope he gets back to his home base soon.
He's on drugs. Around though, man.
Bye, let's go. Bye.
Oh, wait, never mind. The cops were waiting.
¿Qué onda contigo? ¿Qué onda contigo? A la baja, perro. ¿Qué quieres, martillo, güey? Martillo.
Dale con todo. Dale con todo.
Martillo, güey. ¿Puedes grabarla? Nada más para mi hija. Es para mi hija nada más. ¿Puedes grabarla?
The internet loves a good caught cheating video. This one escalates pretty quickly. The husband immediately starts punching his wife's secret man in the face before delivering a few choice words to both of them. For her part, she just sits there and watches.
Si quieres, amigo, si quieres, para eso lo haces poner. El hotel, su carro, su hija y la habitación. ¿Sale, señora? Yo no la estaba quedando. Ahí está su hija. Saluda a tu mamá. ¿Ya? Ahora sí lo sigue grabando.
Antonio, no te comprometas, Antonio.
Okay.
¿Sigues grabando, güey?
No estoy grabando nada.
Deja mis llaves en ese lugar. Deja mis llaves en ese lugar.
Eventually, the man goes in to talk to her, grabbing her phone and taking it with him. Good riddance, I guess.
You cool, G?
Is there a firefighter or police officer around here?
I'll
Sir.
ask you a question.
Sir.
Yeah,
Please be
my
nice,
knee's
okay?
just feeling fine.
We're trying to help you out, sir.
Yeah.
No,
No, I only called 911 multiple times and said I needed help.
You know him?
I don't know him. I just got home. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just chilling, G. I don't know what the going
going on, no nothing, I ain't gonna lie.
Here's another example of a video that's so bizarre without context that it feels like it's a Tim and Eric sketch. This man claims that he has injured his knee, but when the police show up, he does nothing but berate them with sarcasm. It truly feels like a prank, to the point that police don't even know what to do. Given the way this man is acting, it would be perfectly understandable if the cops just left him there.
What's wrong, bro?
I hurt my knee.
You hurt your knee?
And I fell. Is there a police officer? Firefighter?
He right there.
Clearly, I need help. Are you dumb?
Hey man, you gotta watch your mouth. Now,
I don't have to watch my mouth.
Okay, we're getting you to help. Now, you gotta watch your mouth. You're talking to her like that.
You can shut.
Okay, I will not.
You will, trust me.
Okay.
I'm good at my job. Here's dispatch right now.
And ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
You can't take
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
How much land you buy here?
I bought 5 acres, sir. The whole 5 acres.
Yeah, I know exactly where it goes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Right by point. Right. Yeah, me too. Me and you ain't got no business talking about my land, sir.
Okay.
What you can do is argue with somebody about your land. I paid every dime of this 5 acres. Yeah. I paid for this. My money. I worked.
You got me video cord?
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, how you doing, Mr. Cameraman?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know,
and let me let you know. We don't got no business talking.
Well, just let
you talk to my attorney. You talk to my attorney.
My law,
when my attorney send the letters out after the survey to the church, and the county is either coming to tear this building down or move it, you and the rest of y'all are not welcome.
Let's check in on how America is doing on that whole racism epidemic, shall we? Not good, apparently. This man pulled up on his new neighbor to complain that his new black neighbor purchased 5 acres next to him. It's a bold move to pull this out while driving your work truck.
You can rent it, you can rent out a spot where your family is buried at, or you could buy it. It's $30,000 for that area.
I'll tell you what I do, buddy. I'll just get the law down here.
You do that. I got my paperwork ready for him.
And you have a nice
I am. I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. I'm really blessed with plenty of money and a lawyer too. Plenty of money and a lawyer too. Me too. But you don't own this land though. You don't own this land though. You don't own this land. You own behind it. Get the off my land.
Here's the thing. This is a very touchy situation, and it isn't helped by the fact that it's occurring in the Deep South. Maybe the man should just sell the driver back the grave sites at an elevated rate.
I said, get off my land. I didn't stutter. I said, get off my land.
I ain't on your land.
Okay, I'm about to bag out. Get my land.
I ain't on your land.
All right, stay there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Don't move. I'm gonna run right into that mother. I'm gonna bag right into that mother. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there.
This video made the rounds in France, but nobody is 100% sure what it's showing. A man pushes 2 elderly people off a subway train, while the man tries to fight him. There's no information about what started this, who these people are, or who is in the right.
Attends, elle est partie. Ah, bah t'es parti.
Attention s'il vous plaît. Merci de vous intéresser à cette route et de vérifier qu'aucun objet ne s'oppose à leur fermeture.
Still, it's pretty frustrating to see an old man pushed onto the ground like that. Let's play it safe and rank this one a level 3. The number of people who get arrested while naked, you'd think that was their actual goal. Like many police videos, this one starts with a 911 call. The caller details how his naked neighbor just broke through his front door after punching his sister. The footage obviously confirms this.
911, what's the address to your emergency?
My neighbor just broke through the wall and punched his sister. I just saw her right now.
He just what?
He punched his sister. He broke through my front door.
How did he break through your front door?
He rammed it and then hit his head through it.
Hey, what's up, Holmes?
But no, not with this man.
Stop! No! Stop!
What did you get paid?
What did you get paid? Fuck it! Stop!
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
The police show up quickly and chase the man, who appears to surrender. However, due to a drug or mental illness-related episode, he instead starts to fight back. The police deploy a taser, but it has no effect on the man at all.
Stop! Get on the ground! Stop resisting!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
No! Put it down!
Finally, he grabs a shovel and attempts to swing it at the officers, who are forced to open fire.
Put it down! Get on the ground!
Even after being shot, the man continues to fight. After a long, frustrating battle, they're able to subdue and arrest the man, who was transported to the hospital in stable condition. Again, strong drugs make for strong criminals.
Hands behind your back now! Do not move! You understand? You are going to get shot again!
I got cover.
Do not move!
If you thought we'd hit the limit, you were dead wrong. The clips ahead aren't just unsettling, they're brutal. If you need to turn back, do it now. We are moving on to level 4, the Monstrous. Robberies come in all sorts of forms, and all of them are at least a little depraved. But this goes far beyond the standard smash and grab. The video starts with some people looking at a wall of merchandise. One of them leaves, at which point he returns holding a long knife. Suddenly, you realize that you're watching the middle of a robbery, not the beginning of one. The second robber appears at this point, seemingly holding a gun. The tension of the moment is not lost on everyone else in the crowded store, as there's nowhere to go. As the two men start going through the employee's pockets and loading a bag with merchandise, one of the employees makes a move, tackling the man with the gun. That's when his accomplice runs in and starts stabbing indiscriminately. The next few seconds look like something out of WWE, with the employee using everything available to hold the robbers at bay. Finally, it's all over. But both men are injured, and there is blood on the floor. Kudos to them for fighting the men off. Let's hope those sirens mean the police got them. Imagine people are chasing you, and you become so desperate to escape that you jump into a random vehicle. That's what's happening here. The problem is, the driver hesitates. What follows is a brutal attack with knives, with two men repeatedly stabbing at the passenger.
Drive, Uncle! Get the driver!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Uncle, drive!
God!
Drive, Uncle, please!
Please! Please, please! Please! My car is everything broke,
Uncle,
my friend.
please, Uncle.
My friend, everything broke.
Uncle, drive fast, Uncle. Drive fast, Uncle.
My friend, everything my car.
Uncle, drive fast. I'm gonna pay you, uncle. Look, uncle.
They're coming. You're going somewhere, my friend.
Hey, take money, uncle. I'll give you money. Don't worry, uncle.
Where are you going?
Drive fast.
Finally, the driver pulls out, but he's still hesitant to keep going due to the damage to his car. That's when his wounded passenger pulls out some money. This encourages him to keep driving, but the men are still following the car. As he directs the older man to the police station, the older man calls the police to report what's happening.
I need the police. I'm getting followed. By a car. Uncle,
I'm ready to go. My car.
Go straight, uncle. Miss, I'm getting followed by a car.
Brother, they're behind me, brother.
Yeah, I'm getting followed by a car, miss.
The background here is that this was an attempted robbery, and the victim was actually in the Uber with the perpetrators before it all went down. With friends like these, who needs enemies, right? Some videos escalate faster than others. Here, we have a woman who approached another on the street. Immediately, they start arguing, and the woman in the yellow appears to produce a knife. The argument continues for several seconds, with the woman in blue producing her own knife. Finally, it gets violent. The two trade jabs and square off in the middle of the sidewalk while cars and pedestrians watch. The woman in blue is already injured, and she is finally starting to lose her ability to stand. As people start to crowd around the injured woman, her attacker just disappears into the crowd. This took place in Cali, Mexico, but there is no news about what happened afterward. Ever see what happens when someone blows up an armored vehicle? If not, here you go.
Shem. Yes. You're not sending that.
This footage shows the chaos that followed an attack on what appears to be a money truck. The only problem is that they definitely overdid it. You have to wonder if there's any money left at this point. Hijackings and kidnappings are a real problem in certain parts of the world. This video shows just how quickly things can escalate. However, the driver here did the smart thing. The second he saw the car cut them off, he threw it in reverse. As for the passenger, their decision to jump out likely resulted in them getting picked up by the attackers. Talk about a terrible decision.
I got you.
It's America.
Keep talking. Not from Iran, but whatever.
Here's another brave American man doing his best to act like a complete racist idiot. Apparently, he'd been following the man filming for some time, then decided to spit on her while she retreated inside a store.
What you talking about? No, you just came right here.
Put my hands right here, bro.
What you doing?
Yeah.
I got you on camera.
The second he opens the door, he starts leveling racist threats and talking about Iran, a place this person is not from. Later, the altercation gets physical, but the man decides to finally use his head and run away. I mean, if you're going to talk like you're from the streets, you might want to back it up. It's almost impossible to imagine what can make someone so angry that they would react this way. I mean, this person is going to go to jail for a long time for this. And for what? What could she possibly get out of throwing a temper tantrum like this?
You think I give a about it? Y'all niggas got the right grandma.
This is one. She's here. She's still here. 514. 514. Gas station. Yeah, she has just left already. She has a goddamn suitcase with her.
Take a breath while you still can. We've reached the very base of the iceberg, where not a single trace of empathy remains. I warned you. This is for the strongest among you only. Level 5. The inhuman.
Oi. Ui, aí não quer deixar nós passar mesmo.
Vai, põe aí pra poder mandar, pra entregar pra polícia.
É. Olha, mostrou o dedo do meio pra nós ainda.
This is one of those videos that isn't just bad because of the footage itself, but because of the context. This footage shows an ambulance attempting to get around a white Volkswagen that seems completely reluctant to move. He even flips off the ambulance drivers, refusing to let them by.
Para! Mandei parar, Júnior. Fecha aí, Júnior.
Não, entregar pra família, ó, porque nós não conseguimos chegar, ó. Ó, vou tentar passar por aqui, ó. Olha, não deixa.
Soca aí, Júnior.
Ó, olha.
Soca aí, Júnior.
Não, deixa
Tá
ele.
filmando?
Tá filmando, hein?
Vai, tenta passar, Júnior, só pra ele ficar aí.
Não, ele não deixa.
Ficar dançando.
Ó, ele não deixa. Ó.
Vai, vamos entregar, nem te passa ali, vou entregar na polícia. Vamos entregar na polícia. Vamos arrumar problema pra ele.
Apparently, they were on their way to rescue a 91-year-old woman who suffered a stroke. Since they couldn't make it to the hospital in time, she ended up dying. I mean, why would you ever even consider doing this? This video is a doozy. In March of 2026, a man called 911 to tell officers he was armed and planning to shoot up a Planet Fitness. The driver provides a lot of information and seems to be having a mental breakdown of some sort, invoking God and talking about trees while the dispatcher attempts to calm him down.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
I'm at Planet Fitness and I got a gun and I'm going to go in there and shoot everybody.
I'm sorry, you said you're at Planet Fitness, the one on Spark, 640 North McCarran?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I'm going there and I'm going to kill everybody.
You said you're going to go in there and kill everybody? Why are you going to do that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is your name? Hello?
Jed Dyer.
You said your name is Jay?
Yeah.
Okay, it's really hard to hear you. Are you outside of the business, or where are you?
I'm in Chevy S10.
You're in a Chevy S10. What color?
White.
Are you parked in front of the Planet Fitness, or where are you? Joe, are you there?
Yeah.
Do you have a gun on you?
Yeah.
You do have a gun on you? What kind of gun do you have?
One that fires.
Okay, is it a handgun or a rifle?
Handgun.
Do you know what kind of gun it is? Like a 9mm, 45mm?
It's one that'll make you shoot me.
Are you white, black, Hispanic?
Friend of God.
What's that?
I'm just a friend of God.
After hanging up with the dispatcher, he uses his car to charge at police officers, who swiftly open fire after spotting the gun.
He's coming at us pretty quick.
Shot fired.
I'm trapped in my vehicle. Hold on.
Hey, watch the crossfire. With you.
Hold on. Move around.
Hey, move around. Pull over here. Hey, back up. Hey, back up.
When he came across, he pointed the gun right at me.
Back up.
Hey, let's swing this one so I can get behind this car.
Dashcam footage shows just how aggressively he rammed the officers. He was later pronounced dead at the scene. Let's finish up with this disturbing clip. It features a beloved 94-year-old man getting pushed to the ground in a seemingly random attack. The man, who was widely known around the neighborhood as Grandpa Visha, died after this violent outburst occurred. The man who did this was later arrested and claimed that he simply had been under a lot of stress that day. He was sentenced to 8 years, but released on probation, which spurred a lot of anger from the Asian American community in San Francisco, where this took place.